Let's move on to number 4, LSU headed to number 13, Ole Miss. Close-ish to pick them here. Around 1.5 is what you're looking at. 54.5 is the total. I will say between these two teams, the home team has covered the last 7 matchups. However, Ole Miss as a favorite first-ranked teams, just 1-6 ATS in their last 7. Again, that goes back a lot of time. We have to address some pop culture moments in this game as well, as we always have to do. Landry Kiffin, Lane Kiffin's daughter, has now announced her relationship with an LSU player. She takes to the internet on that. Our very own Mikey Overs, who works for SportsLine, was saying, you know what? The Kiffin household must be in shambles. This reeks of one thing, the over. Lane Kiffin has taken advantage of this LSU defense. And little do we know, Lane Kiffin responds to Mikey saying, take the over. Does that sound legal? Probably not. Do I always believe in Ole Miss team total overs? Because I do believe Lane Kiffin knows what that line is and knows what the spread is. Yes, Notre Dame and Ole Miss, 2 teams I love to take the team total over on. With that said, not that any of you care about that. Tom, do you like this over or are you going the under?
I'm going the under. Whenever a coach tells me to take one thing, I like to go the other way. When I was younger, I always used to bet what the coach said. I don't think I won a game. So, no, I just think, in all honesty, I think the strength of LSU is on the defensive side of the ball, the way they scheme up teams. And listen, Ole Miss has a young quarterback. I just don't know if this is going to be one of those back and forth games these two teams usually play. I don't have a super strong opinion on this game. I have the game around pick. It's Ole Miss minus 1.5. I think it's going to be a close competitive game, but I'm going to go against Lane Kiffin and go under.
Yeah, you know what? When the public's on the over and it's on Twitter going crazy and viral, sometimes the right move is just to take the under. Mike, we do see Trinidad Chambliss, who's going to start against LSU. Austin Simmons taking that back seat. Are you believing in our new quarterback here?
I am believing in the new quarterback here. I think that Ole Miss definitely found something. I can't ignore the motivational spot, the bulletin board material for a guy like Lane, particularly at home. Ole Miss is a team that I want to back in Oxford and maybe look to fade them when they travel to those hostile environments. What a classic this game was last year. Had the good fortune to go to that game in Baton Rouge. Wish I was in Oxford this weekend. I tried to and move the schedule around and make it work. I encourage all of you, if you get the opportunity, go to an Ole Miss LSU game at some point in your life. Just an absolutely incredible atmosphere. But to me, I think the bulletin board material, Ole Miss on the way up. I have some question marks offensively about LSU. I'm not sure the defense can hold up in this particular environment. Speaking offensively, for LSU, is Caden Durham going to play or not? I think that matters quite a bit here for that offense. He's listed questionable, and I truly believe he is questionable, trending towards a true game time decision. So anything under a field goal, I would be on the Ole Miss side here to take care of business at home.
All right. I agree there. Emory, are you agreeing with us?
I don't care if it's Trinidad Chambliss, Trinidad James, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm taking Ole Miss. Like, here's the reason why. Chambliss won a national championship at Ferris State. Shout out to my guy, Coach Tony Anise, who has done a marvelous job up there in Grand Rapids, just beating the brakes off everybody with his Ferris State Bulldogs over the course of a decade plus. And so Chambliss is someone that's built for the moment. And Mike touched on it. LSU's offense is questionable as heck, especially at wide receiver. And you need points to really beat Ole Miss. And to your pop, culture point, Kens, we've seen this before. Like, we've seen it with the Roman Empire and Cleopatra. We saw it in Harlem Nights with Sunshine. This dude probably in love already, just met her, right? So he about to be the mark. They about to have him in crisis mode in terms of his coverage because he's so focused on what, the young lady Kiffin is doing. So take Ole Miss all day long. They about to win by double digits.
Yeah, no, that guy is about to be put through the absolute ringer. It's going to be very interesting.
This year, break with him after the game, and then he'll be heartbroken. Now that's going to start a run for LSU. Going to be bad on defense now because he fell in love after she liked one of his pictures. Like, make it out of here.
Yeah. It's tough stuff, man. It's tough stuff.
Where your friends at? You know what I'm saying?
These are children, Emory, okay? Young love. Let them be. Listen, I don't even think this has a lot to do with Ole Miss. I just think LSU doesn't look that impressive to me. And now putting up 17 points against Clemson the first week of the season also doesn't look that impressive to me. I mean, they didn't even score enough points to be close to covering the spread against La Tech. They were like 3 touchdowns short of that. This offense on the road historically does not play great. They've lost to Texas A&M. They lost to UF on the road as well. And even when they played UF this year, given how many turnovers were put right back in their hands, they should have ran up the score like 20 more points. Like, I'm just not – I want to be in on this LSU team, but take Ole Miss, take Landry Kiffin out of it, take the love story out of it. It's LSU on the road right now. I'm not too impressed with. So I'm in on the Ole Miss spread here as well. Going to be an awesome game down in the SEC.